Hey guys, and welcome to Wrestling Days. So today I just wanted to do a preview of Raw. Obviously last week's Raw was absolutely fantastic. Keeping everything crossed that we can get just even half as close to that. Undertaker has been announced, so that's going to be, well, you know, a guaranteed interest because we don't know what he's going to say. He could turn around and say that he's got no interest in fighting Shane whatsoever. He could turn around and say that he's always wanted to get his hands on Shane. Some people think that Shane will bring someone in to fight for him. So we could see Cena, we could see Finn Balor. And in fact, Finn Balor's already teased that the Bullet Club or Balor Club or Bulletproof will feature some way, but we just don't know how that will be. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what comes of it all. My gut feeling is that Undertaker won't be fighting Shane. I think there will be some twists and turns. I think that it's going to be a case that Shane will actually have Undertaker on his side. I think this is going to frustrate Vince, and then I think we might see a heel Cena. If we don't see a heel Cena, then it could be a case that, I don't know, it could be a case this whole Titus O'Neil thing was a work. Maybe it is Undertaker for Vince and Shane goes and gets Titus O'Neil. I mean, that'd be incredible. Don't know. But there's so many other things that's quite exciting as well, like the Ryback heel turn. A lot of people think this might lead to a Goldberg return. I'm not so sure if that's what's going to happen, but I'm interested to see what they do with this. I'd hate to see it just be a case that Ryback turns heel and he goes in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. So we'll have to see how that develops. New Day. Have they turned face? Are we going to see New Day against League of Nations? Are we going to see New Day against Y2AJ? Is Y2AJ even a thing, or was it a one-off? So we've got, you know, all of that to explore. Kevin Owens, what's going on with the Intercontinental title? It's going to have to be defended at WrestleMania. News broke this week that Triple H is going to be defending the World Heavyweight Championship at the March to WrestleMania. So is Kevin Owens going to defend his title there as well? If not, then what's his opponent going to be? The rumour mill says that it's going to be AJ Styles. If that's true, then that would mean that there isn't going to be a Y2AJ team, which would mean that the League of Nations would be favourite to face the New Day. So I think that we get AJ Styles against Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. I think that the League of Nations will be competing against the New Day for the tag titles. Also announced on Monday, we got Sasha Banks going up against Becky Lynch. Winner will face Charlotte at WrestleMania. I think the general consensus on this is that it's going to be a double DQ or double count out, or Charlotte will interfere, or something will happen so that we get the triple threat at WrestleMania. And I think that's wise, but we'll have to see how that plays out. Could be that Sasha just gets the straight off victory. I think there has to be 2 Divas matches at WrestleMania. I think it would be pretty tough on Paige to not be in there at all. Naomi as well has done really well this year. We'll have to see what happens if Becky isn't successful. And you'd think that Becky would be the one that wouldn't be. I can't imagine them not pulling the trigger on Sasha at this point. So I think we'll see Charlotte against Sasha at WrestleMania. It's just, is it Charlotte, Sasha, or is it Charlotte, Sasha and Becky? That's a little bit of a tongue twister. Charlotte, Sasha and Becky. Brock's not advertised this week, so are we going to see Ambrose, or is he too beat up? Roman Reigns got absolutely destroyed. Now this was a work, and from what I've been told, Byron doesn't hand Roman a blade, which is brilliant, right? Legitimately, I don't want to see blading in this day and age. You can want the attitude here and all that kind of stuff, absolutely fine, whatever. But I don't want to see men cutting themselves, right? That's not cool, right? Apparently Byron hands a blood capsule, much better, a blood capsule to Roman. So this bust nose of his, it wasn't true, but the surgery apparently was. There was something to do with his septum that was needed repairing anyway. So because he has had surgery, there's a strong chance we don't see Roman Reigns this week. I think there needs to be some swerves. I mean, we get Shane, we get Undertaker. I think there'll be a swerve there. There's no Lesnar. It'd be interesting to see what Ambrose has to say. It's been teased about Balor bulletproof, you know, all that kind of stuff. Interested to see what happens there. New Day, always good to see those guys. I want to see if they're going to go further with teasing the League of Nations. I think they will. I think that is where we're heading for WrestleMania. Any other surprises? You know, as you said, Goldberg, might he come back with the whole Ryback situation? Dudley Boys, what are they doing at the moment? Obviously they've turned heel, but it's not been anything more than just talk at this point. Are they going to go after the Usos, maybe? I mean, pre-show match? I'm not sure. Stardust, Stephen Amell. If something's going to happen with that, you'd think they'd have to pull the trigger with it pretty soon. Goldust and R-Truth, if anything's going to come of that and it's going to be relevant for WrestleMania, again, they need to pull the trigger soon. Even if it's just for the reason that I really can't stand any more weeks of the promos. We really need to just get this done and dusted now, guys. Social Outcasts, how are they going to feature? Is it just a case that they won't? Or are they going to be in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal? Is there even going to be an Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal? That's still to be announced as well. Rumours that Shawn Michaels is going to be guest referee during the Triple H Roman Reigns match. This might not be the week for it, but that's still to be discussed. Apparently they offered it to Batista, he turned it down. So I'm fairly confident that's going to happen. Maybe not this week though. Kalisto, what's he going to be doing with the US title? If it's going to be a case the Lucha Dragons aren't going for the tag titles, which seems to be the case, then who is Kalisto going to be defending the US title against? The card's already starting to get pretty full. I think that, you know, normally WrestleMania would have about 8 matches. And already we've got Triple H, Roman Reigns, we've got Undertaker, Shane McMahon, we've got Brock against Ambrose. You know, so there's 3. You'd think there needs to be a Divas match. You'd think there needs to be an Intercontinental match. You'd think there'd be an Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. You'd think there'd be a tag match. So, you know, this is filling up. So, what is going to happen with that US title? And it had, you know, really big match, the US title last year. John Cena, Rusev coming out on a tank. So, you know, it'd be a real fall from grace if, you know, if it's any less than that. And of course it will be, because it's not John Cena, it's Kalisto, and, you know, those two just cannot compare. So we'll have to see what they've got planned for that. Also, who else is in the Hall of Fame? Got to be honest, a disappointing announcement with The Godfather. I love the Papa Shango character, and I liked Karma, but I was never a fan of Godfather. So to see Godfather go in to the Hall of Fame, just a bit flat, you know. I mean, Davey Boy, the British Bulldog, still isn't in the Hall of Fame. The Fabulous Freebirds still aren't in the Hall of Fame. Owen Hart still is not in the Hall of Fame. Some big names missing in the Hall of Fame. Big names. Yet we were putting the Godfather in. Doesn't make much sense. What role at WrestleMania does The Rock have? Is he going to be a timekeeper, an announcer? Is he going to get involved in a match? Again, you know, we'll have to see. I don't think we find that out on Monday, but it still a question. For the first time in a long time though, I am genuinely excited, genuinely cannot wait for Raw, and that is all because, it's not because of Fastlane, it is all because of what they did last Monday. So I can't wait. Join me for my initial reaction video, and I'll have a full review up later on, like on the Tuesday at some point. As always, you know, thanks a lot for watching this. I hope you join me. I'll be on Twitter during Raw, so I hope you can join in the fun, because it certainly promises to be fun. This is WrestleMania season after all. So thanks a lot for watching. Let me know what you think's going to happen on Raw. I love hearing from you guys. And as I said, don't forget you can follow me on Twitter. That's Wrestling Days UK. And fingers crossed this is half as good, or as good, but I'll take half as good as what last week's show was. Thanks for watching.